Hey class, all right, welcome. This is Unit 3 in 403 this week. And if you look at eCampus, here we have the assignments. All right, so this week we're talking about how to measure your audience in media planning. And we're going to discuss a lot of the terms that you're going to need to know and some of the media math that goes with that. Which is really important because this lays the foundation for media planning. So these are the things that you need to know. All right, so just start off here, read through the assignment first. All right, so the assignment is this. I want you to read through these objectives. You can do that on your own. The lesson is lesson 3, which is that next thing. If you go back to the navigation, we'll look at that here in a second. Chapter reading is in the textbook for chapter 8, 146 to page 170. And then there are a couple articles here I'd like you to read, and the links are there. Okay, so this week is a discussion question. Okay, so we're posting this just like we did in Unit 1. Okay, so Part 1, there's 3 parts to this. Part 1, you pick one of these 2 questions, and it either relates to GRPs or it relates to reach and impressions. Okay, so read through that. That's Part 1 of the question. Part 2 is, and I want you to answer all of these questions, okay, and just look through them, and they give you some scenarios with numbers, and just go back and look at the formulas and that sort of thing to get to the answers that we're looking for here. This will make more sense once you do the reading and you look at the information in the lesson. Okay, so there's some questions there. The chart, how do you fill out this chart? You know, again, you just post the numbers and that sort of thing. Because in the discussion post, you could try to copy and paste this, but otherwise, again, I'm not too worried about the formatting of that kind of stuff for the discussion post. Just make sure the content is there and make sure you're citing where you got your information. Okay, and then do follow. Each one of these has some word count for length kind of requirements. Okay, so that's Part 2. Part 3, all right, so I want you to find an article. It has to be within the last couple of years, right? And look at one of the following trends there. Discuss one of them. So you can just pick one. Okay, then there's a Part B to that. So I'll let you read through that and note the word requirement on that. Okay, so again, this is a discussion week. You have to post your original post by Tuesday end of day. Okay, all that's right here. Tuesday end of day, and then you have to do your responses then by Friday end of day. Okay, I'm looking for thoughtful responses to original posts. I'm looking for that you followed all of the outline of the questions. And there's also a read requirement part of this. Right? You have to read 90% of other students' posts, and it does track that. Okay, so you can check that to see what your read requirement is. Because if you don't reach that 90%, there are some points taken off for that. Okay, so if you go back, so this is the assignment. Okay, if you go back, here's the lesson that I was referring to. So you're going to want to read through this. Okay, and then it gives you examples and how do you get some of the calculations that they ask. There's some great videos here to watch on how to, that just add to kind of the learning on some of these concepts, right? What is indexing? Again, some videos to watch, look through all that. All right, and then that is the lesson. So read through that. And then your upload of the question. All right, so if you have any questions this week, let me know. Just work your way through that. And again, your original posts need to be done by Tuesday. Okay? All right, well, I hope you guys have a great week. And again, let me know if you have any questions. All right, have a good day. Bye-bye.